Be me. Been talking with this girl on Tinder. Never seen each other eye roll. My Tinder profile says I am 6'1". I am actually 5'7". Most girls are 5 foot or 5'3" and can't tell the difference. Casually asked how tall she is on the phone last night. I'm 5'9". But with heels I'm like 5'11". Why? Just wondering, haha. My face when she says she plans to wear heels tonight so we can be close in height. My face when I've been looking online for shoe inserts that can give me plus 6 inches. It's hard out here, man. Be me. Sleeping, suddenly wake up for unknown reason. Something doesn't feel right. Reach for my phone. It's 4 AM. Turn on flashlight. Biggest huntsman spider I ever done seen. Kill it. Corpse makes a thud when it hits the ground. Leave room. Come back. Corpse is gone. Be me. Talking to this 10 out of 10 girl I met on Tinder. Sporty tomboy type, good sense of humor, likes shit posting. She plays games and not normie at ones either. Big film nerd, talks about obscure foreign films from the 60s. Swears in Russian. Compatible fetishes. Dommy vibes. Genuinely loves me for who I am. Literally a perfect match. We talk for a few weeks and I genuinely have a shot. She likes me back. Then while we're talking she mentions she's a picky eater. Okay, not a big deal, so am I. She hates cheese. All types of cheese. Not even cool with it melted or as part of a dish. She refuses to eat any food with cheese in it, period. She orders pizza without cheese on it. She orders pizza without cheese on it. Am I autistic for caring this much about this? It's literally her only flaw. But like it's fucking cheese. She's 22, I don't think she'll grow out of this. Be me. Lyft driver. Driving in a bad part of town. Pick up drunk basketball American. He immediately asks if I'm carrying. Realize I left my .38 special at home. Oh fuck. JPEG. He pulls a Glock out with an extended mag. Oh fuck. JPEG. He hands it to me. Says it's better that a white man would have to use it than a drunk black guy. Get to the stop at McDonald's. He orders me McDonald's and nothing else. Tells me he loves me when I drop him off at his apartment. Can someone tell me what the fuck just happened? Was he a guardian angel? 6 years ago. Went to high school with this girl. Let's call her Amy. Wanted to date her at first, but she ended up being a pretty good friend. And those mental illnesses would have been a nightmare to deal with as a partner. Bonded over playing Doki Doki together. Always joked that Amy equals Sayori. She had the craziest form of self-harm. Would just let bees and wasps sting her, going out of her way to provoke them. Things escalated over time. Amy tried to end her life before graduation. It failed, thankfully. I wanted to be there for her, but I was off to college and she was doing her thing. She went dark for many years. I assumed the worst and couldn't get word from her family. Fast forward to a couple weeks ago. Moved back to my home city after college. Bought a small house. There's a hornet's nest in the garage. Hire exterminator. Jaw hits the floor when I see Amy get out of the van. We catch up. She got into pest control and turned her self-harm into something productive. Got out of her shitty home situation and doesn't want to take her life anymore. Can't put into words how happy it made me. Seeing her alive and well like that. Hang in there, Anons. I sent this to my colleague. How do I recover this? Be me. Walking dog at park. Two 16-ish-year-old girls walk up. They look like pick related. Stand in front of me, blocking sidewalk. Can we pet your dog? No. She bites. They pause. Then can we pet your hair? Answer no. Them. Can we pet your beard? Can we touch your shirt? Stare at them. Confused. Them. Can we touch? Can we pet? Can we feel? Rapid fire. Half a dozen different things. Interrupt them. Can you fuck off? Push my way past them. Continue walking my dog. They cross the street back to their boyfriends or whatever. Here OMG. He told us to fuck off. Fading into the distance. Was there a better way to handle this? I hate having to deal with other people's kids, especially when they're fucking annoying. But cursing them out is probably not the best idea, especially in a park that is occasionally full of Karens. What would you do, B? Meet shy and confident woman. We end up together. Being in a relationship makes her feel more confident. She starts to achieve more in life because of it. She breaks up with me because she is now so confident she believes she deserves much better than me. Every single fucking time. Grandmother visits us, 84 years old. She drops some money. She bends down, very slowly, to pick it up. I pick up the money to hand it to her. She slaps my hand and the money goes flying out of my grasp and back onto the floor. Don't you patronize me. I can pick things up by myself. I don't need your help. I know I'm slow, but I'll go even slower if you piss me off. I just reply okay, sorry and stand back to let her pick up the coins herself. My older sister, I'm 22 male, she's 33, gives me a sharp look. She says no, grandma, we're not patronizing you. Here, I'll help you. She bends down and picks up the money for our grandmother, who doesn't say anything in response. Later that day, my sister is very seethingly angry, goes off on me for several minutes, says I should have helped grandmother pick up the money even though she refused my help the first time. I know that you're not big on the whole helping people thing, but sometimes you have to think about people other than yourself. I know you're shy and have issues or whatever, but it's time to grow the fuck up. You won't get very far in life if you treat people the way you do. Was I in the wrong? I'm kind of confused. Should I have helped her anyway? I feel bad. Maybe I'm a little autistic and don't understand social norms. I don't know. A story for you bots. A Russian is walking down the street. He is destitute in poverty, sick beyond healing, old and ugly. Suddenly a great magical being appears before him and announces in a great voice, "Huzzah! I am your guardian angel sent to save you from your troubles. Any one thing you wish for I can grant. Anything. Anything," the genie boomed. "On one condition. Whatever you ask for, your Serbian neighbor will receive twice the amount. Will you help yourself and bless him too?" The Russian pauses to think for a moment. "I wish I had one," I said the Russian. Cold approach a girl. Get told to fuck off for being a creep. Fair enough. JPEG. Meet another cutie. Decide to befriend her first. After some time has passed I decide to ask her out. Get rejected but she still wants to be friends. Keep it pushing and doing my own thing. Next time I see her she calls me out for being a manipulative creep and that I should have asked her out from the jump instead of being a pussy. Will the suffering ever end? Be me. Be at work function. It's just everyone standing around awkwardly in the parking lot for an hour with a broken boombox and some donuts. Realize I don't know anybody here really despite working here for 2 years. Decide to branch out of my shell and be social. Wearing a plain white t-shirt pic related. See fellow employee also wearing a plain white t-shirt. Walk over to him. Nice shirt bro. He just stares at me and walks away. Turn around to see other people just staring blankly at me. Internal never again. I love this. This is beautiful. That's the type of stuff I'd like to watch in a movie. Be me. Get my own car. Holding down brake while parked. Push down on the gas. Cool sound. Think I'm in a racing game. Hear the engine alarm sound. I think it's cool. Hear a bang. Get out of my car. My car is on fire. Too scared to call the fire department. Car completely on fire. Fire department shows up anyway. They're mad at me for not calling them. Car is totaled. Insurance company hung up on me. There's something psychologically wrong with me. Be me. 31 years old. Grew up in an abusive family, so have trust issues and have never felt love. Romantic affairs have always been very surface level. Meet feminine. She's chubby. High school education. Has a part-time job. Her dad pays her expenses. Mom cleans her apartment. Gets food from parents' house or fast food restaurants because she can't cook. Blue-haired ultra-liberal who refuses to even do her own laundry. But every time I talk to her, she gives me full approval and accepts me for who I am no matter what I share. Get a high from being accepted and loved unconditionally for the first time ever. Actually fall in love because of her emotional warmth. Deep down I know she's not right for me and is never going to pull her own weight in a relationship considering she's 25 but relies on her parents for her responsibilities. Break up after 2 years of seeing her refuse to act like a responsible adult. Hurts like shit. Cry every day. I lost the only person that ever loved me. She was a slob and had no motivation to do anything personally or professionally, so logically she did not seem right. But it hurts. I'm back to not having any emotional connection with anyone. Did I make a mistake? I'm an emotional mess since the breakup 4 months ago. Recently asked a cute waitress out. We had been chatting here and there for a few weeks. Thought we had a good thing going. She apologizes and says she had a boyfriend. I tell her no worries. Her boyfriend is a lucky guy. Ask if we can still be friends and she smiles and says of course. I leave restaurant. Pay a homeless man $50 to let me beat him up for 10 minutes. Feel better. How do you deal with rejection anons?